Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Call Flow Radio Show here on WFLO AM 870. We're streaming online at WFLO.net. Phone number if you'd like to get in contact and bring up anything. Past, present, future, whatever the case may be. 434-394-0924. And my consummate co-host over here to my left, you're right on the radio dial, Noah. Am I saying it right? Massage?
Noah Massage. You got it right, John.
Massage?
Yeah.
I thought I always had it right.
No, you have.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Okay.
Most of the time. Oh, also, today we are going to be introducing a new segment. John,
I wasn't told
you didn't get the script. It's totally new.
I never get the script. Go ahead.
It's just for this one episode, so it's a new segment that lasts one episode. But you know how we have celebrity birthdays, John?
Yeah.
I have a list of historical birthdays, so this will be throughout the ages of...
Is this your idea?
John, this just came to me this morning. I was like, we got to do it.
Why do I find that a bunch of hogwash?
Well, John, that's very... Yeah, I don't know why you feel like it's hogwash.
I can paint. I smell the hogwash.
I got them right here. I got historical birthdays.
I thought you don't like doing this kind of stuff.
John, I love this kind of stuff.
What can we do on this day in history first?
What made you think that, John, that I hate this kind of thing?
Because you say it all the time. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Let me guess.
No, we're not doing it now. I'll slip it in later, through the show. Slide
we do celebrity birthdays.
We do celebrity birthdays.
And what is this you're talking
Historical birthdays, people in history.
Don't we cover that on this day in history sometimes?
Sometimes.
Okay. A wonderful segment we don't need. All right. Good.
John, it's just for this one. I'm just doing a little goof right now. We're having a little goof, a little radio goof. Come on.
We can have a radio goof.
I didn't tell John about this idea at all until now, and his reaction does not surprise me, but it is funny. John, how was your weekend, man? I mean, you've got into you seem a little bit chipper, a little bit more chipper than usual.
Yeah. Yeah, I got taken to the woodshed, and now I'm chipper.
Hey, look at this guy.
Woo!
This guy's got the comebacks. All right.
Yeah, Carrie Butler would laugh at something like that if she were here. See, I told you.
That's right. Okay. That's good. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Good stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a wild beginning, John. We haven't even even chipped the surface of this episode.
It's wacky and wild all at the same time.
Wacky is wild. It's wonderful. That's actually a word I never use. Wonderful. Because it sounds...
You don't?
I don't use it often.
Oh.
But the show is wonderful, John.
It hasn't even started yet.
I know. And it's going so well.
Yeah, it is.
Winning.
Yeah, it is.
Winning.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen. I'm winning. He was...
James, how are you feeling this morning? I feel good. Thank you. All right. Anything else? I think that takes care
John, I could just tell this morning he had the need to hit all the sound effects on the soundboard.
We'll punch every one.
Yeah, every single one.
So, anyway, with On This Day... you want to do it?
No.
I got a new segment called On This Day in History. You want to try that one?
No, that sounds oddly familiar.
Let's see. You know your boy George McGovern?
Yeah, George McGovern, yep.
American politician and liberal activist. That's why you would know him, right?
Mm-hmm.
2012, who ran unsuccessfully as a reformist Democrat challenger in 1972 presidential race against incumbent Republican President Richard Nixon, died at the age of 90.
Wow.
This day in 2012.
Richard Nixon, he
Tricky Dick.
I mean, you don't want that kind of name in politics. You've got to.
Well, we had him anyway.
You have to have a couple. Do a couple of.
I want to say this is a film that's right up your alley. 1964, the American musical film My Fair Lady, starring Rex Harrison and Audrey Hepburn, had its world premiere, and it later won 8 Academy Awards, including that for Best Picture. Are you a fan of that film?
I would say it's up my alley because I talked to you about that movie when I watched it on the Call Flow show a couple months back. We talked about it.
So meaningful, I don't remember.
You don't remember at all.
No, I don't.
But this is the first time you're hearing about this movie.
It's okay.
And me want okay. All right.
Well,
So
it happens.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But no, we talked about it, and then I was like, I like this movie, and it's also a musical. And you, John, you pulled the card of being like, well, musicals are terrible.
I'm just not a fan. I mean, if people like them, that's fine.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
1960, back to your boy Nixon here. John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon debated for the fourth and final time before the 1960 U.S. presidential election. 1960.
And that election was a rigged one.
Wait a minute, I'm talking now.
And 1959. I'm just throwing out dates now.
Sure, John, sure.
Do you know who Ernest Hemingway is?
Yes, of course.
This would be 1940. I'm jumping around a bit. American novelist Ernest Hemingway published his classic novel, For Whom the Bell Tolls. It was later adapted into an acclaimed film. Have you ever seen that film?
I never seen the movie, but yeah, no.
Have you read the book?
No.
Ah.
The only thing, I know a couple, but like I feel like The Old Man and the Sea is his like classic, right? Like that's his probably like most well-known movie, book in movie technically. Have you ever seen
Miss Fish Sticks? No, I've never.
Okay.
I've never bothered to watch anything of that.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Got any other new segments you want to bring up here?
I mean, I don't think so, John.
Oh, you sure?
Well, I mean, are we done with this day in history?
Only if you want to do your new segment.
No. Are the phone lines open, John?
They were.
Okay. Are they?
I think they still are.
Okay.
Yeah, 434-394-0924.
And that number is good for people who want to do what again?
Oh, I don't know. Talk about this, that, or the other.
Okay, this, that, or the other on the Call Flow show. You call that number, you're instantly connected with us. And, we can banter. We can talk about the weather or politics. John, November 3rd.
Oh, we don't talk politics.
November
We never
3rd
discuss
is coming
religion, politics, or the Great Pumpkin on this show, ever.
Wait, what about
Sound
the
advice
What about the Great Pumpkin?
Well, obviously you've never seen the Peanuts Halloween special.
Yes. No, I never watched the Peanuts Halloween special.
Blasphemy.
But I will say I've seen the Christmas special about like 1,000 times now.
Well, Halloween's just as good.
Oh.
You need to watch. That was Linus's sound advice.
Yeah. Now, what is Linus the one with the trash, just like squiggles
No, that's
around?
Pigpen.
Pigpen. What's up with that guy? Does he have like a malaria or some sort of sickness?
Doesn't take a bath. Like that used to be a thing about
Yeah.
young boys when they were
in the Great Depression?
until
true.
through
Up
most
until,
of life.
Yeah.
Up until now,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
they don't want to take a bath.
They never want to take a bath.
No.
But I like how he just like stands still and it's just like
It's a cloud of dust.
cloud of dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Linus was the one with the blanket.
Yeah. And what's up with that, John?
And that some boys, when they're young, can't get rid of their blanket.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I guess
That's a shame.
they're clinging to their blanket. I guess.
Yeah.
Then they get clinging on
They
to other
need
things.
to go to a boot camp. No, I'm kidding. Or not.
Well, as
I
long
feel
as-
like that's something you would agree with. I'm surprised you're not instantly agreeing with me on that.
about what going.
That people who are attached to blankets or items like that need to go to a boot camp.
If
Young
they got
kids.
Sergeant Hartman from Full Metal Jacket,
Yeah.
then I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
He'll straighten you
If
out.
Sergeant Hartman could train Linus from Snoopy, that's a crossover I would love to see.
Did your parent have any kids that lived? Yeah, he was an interesting fellow.
Yeah.
Very endearing.
Very endearing. Yeah, truly endearing.
He was a great guy.
John, I mean, is it November 3rd? When's the day? When is the day for the polls to be counted? Like, the presidential. Is it November 7th? Somebody said November the 3rd, and I was like, that sounds right, but I'm not too sure.
Whatever. What's the first Tuesday in November?
First Tuesday in November. Let me pull that up right now. Oh, that is coming up. That is coming up, baby. That's going to be 4th. No, sorry, 5th.
5th. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, you look it up.
It's going to be November 5th. You're right.
Yeah, I thought it was the first Tuesday
of
in November.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we
Wow.
go.
Ugh. November 5th. John, I mean, have you voted already? Early voting?
No, I don't want to discard it before the actual election.
You don't want to truck a ballot, of voting
we
things
we missed a
dumped
couple
off.
somehow, and yours happened to be in that stash.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I don't want to play that game.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of always thought voting didn't matter, but I get.
I don't think it does, but go ahead.
You don't think it does either?
I think it's a facade to make it seem like we have some sort of say.
I think not voting is somehow it's worse. It's worse is what I'm trying to say, because you're not contributing and you're just being you're okay.
But if you look at the numbers, there are a lot of people that don't.
I know.
A lot.
And that's kind of like a problem. I mean, everybody needs to go out and vote. I mean, it's the better of two evils. I mean, and I think we all know the answer to that question. John, who to vote for? No, I'm kidding. I'm not.
You're right.
Yes, we do. We do.
Yeah, we do.
We know it, and we don't have to say it.
No, you're right.
You've got to be kidding.
That's what I was thinking. But anyway.
Oh, that's Robert Conrad from that movie.
TV show. Sorry. Close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. So, what else do you have?
John, you tell me, John.
I thought you were going to lay this new thing on us.
Okay. If you want it now, which, I mean, I feel weird doing it now because we haven't even got into the local
what else
celebrity birthdays.
We're kind of just bantering back and forth.
Let's talk about it, John.
You
haven't voted yet. When are you going to vote? So people...
The first Tuesday in November.
Oh, so you're voting on Election Day.
Like most people should.
Do you believe in the sending your ballot in the... What is that called? When you...
Early... Or
mail-in voting?
Yeah,
absentee.
What am I going to be absent from?
That's a good question.
Exactly. To me, that should be made for military only and people that can't be here.
Yeah.
If you're in the country, I would say you
should be able to vote.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now, let me ask you, what do you think happens to all these absentee ballots that,
I think they come out if they need to come out.
So you think
if someone's down, I think we need a few thousand.
So,
we just found a few.
So you think there's just like a warehouse in the desert, full of these absentee ballots?
I think they come into play when the numbers aren't going your direction.
Yeah,
I think.
And whose direction would that be?
Depends on who it is, I guess. I don't know.
So you believe this whole fair election is just a facade? That's all rigged.
I think the whole government setup is because there's only two sides to it, and
True.
I find that kind of narrow, and
it is.
And so
you think about countries that have dictators in them. They only have one side. We only have one more option than they have. We have two sides instead of one. I mean, that's not that far off.
But I think it's sort of like the post office, where you think you're sending your mail into two different slots, one outgoing in or closer to local, but they both fall in the same box.
Yeah.
I think that's what our government is.
Uh-huh.
You have two slots, but all of it falls in the same box.
All goes in the same. All gets funneled down into
you got it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what would you do, John, to make this country better?
It's beyond my control.
But hypothetically speaking, you have a lot more give and power than you do have right now. What are the first steps you're taking? And let's say you cared also.
That'd be the first stumbling block. I don't.
Well, hypothetically, in a hypothetical universe, what's your...
There's nothing you can do. It's too far gone. I mean, I've used this example many a time. The movie Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Jimmy Stewart.
Yep.
That movie's old as the hills.
1930 something. Yeah.
It was that corrupt then.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we know as being as corrupt now, almost. It's worse now, but what I'm saying is it was already like that, commonplace, when that movie was made.
Yeah.
Obviously, people knew about it because they could make a film about it.
Yeah.
So
True.
If it was that corrupt that far back, this has been in motion for some time. I don't see where you can turn back the wheel or whatever. It's too far gone. It'll never be anything than what it is. And some of it you can lay blame on the American people. We allowed
the corruption to run rampant.
Well, some people like that whole thing of, we'll take care of you. And you don't have to lift a finger as long as you keep voting us in. And when that happens, you get stuck with what
You get stuck with you get
stuck with what we got.
Yeah, you get stuck with what you got. Yeah,
But that's just my personal opinion. Doesn't mean that it's true.
No. Of course not.
So
Of course not. Well, that's John's politics. We're all screwed, and there's no hope.
pretty much.
Good.
Oh, there's hope,
There's hope.
but it's beyond the realm of this wonderful government we got.
Yeah. Well, hey, John.
Yeah.
Moving
on to lighter topics.
Moving on to lighter topics and getting off the politics for
There
now.
we go. Okay.
I mean, what did you do this weekend?
I watched the first of a doubleheader of a ball game because it was too cold to hang out for the second half.
Mm-hmm.
It was Friday night. It was very cold. Once that sun goes down, forget about it. It's cold. So I didn't get to see the second game, but I understand my nephew played catcher at some point. He's pretty good at this catcher thing, but he doesn't really want to play catcher, I don't think. He likes playing infield.
Yeah.
Other positions, but he's pretty good. From what I understand, he didn't drop a pass at all. So, which is good because I never wanted to be the catcher.
Yeah. Like the outfield.
What do you mean, like the outfield?
Like outfield, like catcher meaning outfield, or catcher?
No, catcher, the guy behind
the bat. Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Hence the name catcher.
Yeah.
Do you know
Catcher in the Rye?
Do you know baseball at all? Or?
Well, John, let me ask you this: the people in the outfield, what do they do with their gloves?
Play with them because there's nobody hitting out there half the time.
Yeah, but hypothetically, if a ball goes in the outfield, what do? They catch it.
They try.
They try to catch it.
Right.
Catcher. That could mean saying somebody was a catcher in baseball is like, that could mean 1,000.
There's the pitcher.
Yeah.
And then there's the catcher.
True.
I cannot help the fact that
I don't know baseball.
Term, you don't.
I don't know.
There's an umpire behind the catcher, too, by the way.
Interesting.
Yeah, the umpire strikes back.
Umpire strikes back.
You like him apples.
That's a good one, John. Good one. Hey.
I'm here all week. Tip your
Winning.
waiters and waitresses and your bartender.
Okay.
All right. So what else do you have for me?
What do I have for you? This is now the John Staten Show.
Yeah.
The
John Staten.
The John Staten Show.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, John. Let me ask you this. We talked about it's getting like close to Halloween. Right, the ghouls and the ghosts are coming out. Mm-hmm. The goblins and the goblins.
There's a very scary holiday coming up.
Yes,
Election Day.
You gotta play sound effect for that one, John. That's too good.
Let's see. Did you think that was funny, ma'am? she liked it.
Uh-huh.
But how did Frankenstein Monster like it, though? He doesn't like it at all.
Okay,
so there you go. Did you go see any movies this weekend?
Well, I was going to say, John, since it's Halloween, I did not.
Smile 2. I didn't know there was a Smile 1. Have you heard of the movie Smile?
No.
Smile 2 grinning to number 1 at box office while Anora glitters in limited release.
Don't know. Don't care. Movies are movies are done, in my opinion. Movies are
that we
cooked,
we can agree.
They're done. There's no if we ever see another Goodfellas, it won't be for like another 40 to 50 years.
What am I, a clown? Am I supposed to amuse you?
Directors nowadays, and I say direct, I mean like a young director, like somebody who is in their between 25 and 45. They don't know how to make a movie. The concept of a full length feature film is foreign to them, John. I just watched a movie, a Halloween related movie, actually, nonetheless, this weekend. So I did see a movie, but it was at home. So that's why I said I didn't go out to the theater. But I watched Donnie Darko, and this is a movie
I've heard of that.
You might not like. I mean, knowing you, John, you have a very
is that Johnny Depp?
It's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Same thing.
You just winked at me.
I did.
You just winked.
I'm blinking.
No, but you winked with your eye.
Okay.
This is like that episode of Seinfeld where George is just winking around because the
great episode, by the way.
Yeah, the orange or the grapefruit. Yeah. Sorry. All right. Sorry, you threw me off guard with the wink. I was like, did I say something funny?
I don't think so. I'm not laughing or anything.
Where was I going?
I have no idea.
Donnie Darko, Jake Gyllenhaal, great film. weird one too. And it's like from I think the year 2000 or maybe 99.
Okay.
But you would enjoy it, and it was like thrilling. It was weird. It didn't over-explain the plot. It wasn't overly violent or anything like that. It was just a very good kind of just like interesting film to watch. It's like one of those movies that you watch and you're like, I need to watch it again. This is very just like unique and different. Tell me the last film you saw like that came out recently. I would say there is none. I would really like a movie that came out in the theaters where you're like, I got to see that again. That was just
see it again.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. But you feel that need with movies you really like or that are just very
to.
interesting and different. You're I need to see that again.
I can't say that about a film of recent
time. And that's my point. Like every movie now is just like, okay, just another it's just another thing that comes out, but it's not like interest. It's not like somebody took time. It's very much like a cash cow. People just throw money at it, and it goes into the theater, and it might come a summer blockbuster. I mean, when was the last time you heard a blockbuster hit, John? Like a summer blockbuster movie.
I'm sure there was one, but I don't. Whatever it was,
I think
no
films are dead.
To watch it.
Movies are dead, John.
Well, you got too many options now. You got all these other. Now that the studios have kind of, sort of like how the record companies did way back when, once things started going online.
Yeah.
They sort of played themselves out of the whole game. You got all these services now that can provide you movies or something close to a movie production, and so I think everything is sort of like what happened to regular television once cable really took over and satellite, and then all that's the choices and the options. You'll never get the audiences you used to get.
That's what I miss.
The selections were so limited.
Yeah.
Whether on radio, network TV, the list goes on and on. Same thing with the movies. Only the big movie houses could put out these big films. Now, it's just like with music. Anyone can make songs now.
Yeah, and any garage band. And that's like, I listen to a lot of garage band music or just like very obscure stuff. But like,
I'm not even referring to bands.
Yeah, I know.
One person can do it.
Yeah, anybody can make their own. Like, same thing with like movies too. You're right. And YouTube and like all these streaming services like Tubi, Plex, Ruby, Shubi. I don't know. There's like a jillions.
Don't take your love.
Quintillions.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame went down this weekend.
So you're just moving off the subject.
Yeah,
you're not even
I'm
going to
bored
acknowledge
now.
it.
Of Fame turns up the star power to induct Cher.
That's a great song, by the way. Star Power.
Foreigner.
Yeah, sure.
Mary J. Blige. And Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy.
He finally made it.
Foreigner finally got in. They should have been in a long time ago.
Yeah, they should have.
So, that happened.
Wow. Cool.
How you like them apples?
Yeah.
It was a 5-hour plus show. 5-hour plus? Wow. That also honored hip-hop trailblazers, A Tribe Called Quest.
And Ski Low for the
punk pioneers, the MC5, which we can't play their most famous song.
That is unfortunate.
Kick Out the Jams. The effortless dance music of Kool and the Gang, the soft rock of Foreigner. I don't know if they like being labeled as soft rock, but...
Wait, why can't we play Kick Out the Jams? Is there...
I think he may draw up a bomb of some kind.
Well, we can always trim that out, right? Well,
it kind of deadens the message behind the song.
Yeah.
The Beach Burn tunes of Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett wasn't already in. And the jam band fusion of Dave Matthews Band.
Okay.
Maybe they were just some of the entertainers. I don't know. But Foreigner was one of the ones inducted.
I'm going to say this because I care a little bit.
Yeah.
If Dave Matthews Band is in the Music Hall of Fame, that devalues every other musician
you don't like
in the Music Hall of Fame.
Everywhere. You don't like that?
It literally means nothing for the other artists who've worked and busted their butts. Totally devalued.
Mr. Wonka, what do you think?
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
No, I agree. I'm not a huge... But if we were in Charlottesville, we would be lynched right now.
Yeah. I think there's still a chance. I still think there's a chance.
There may be a
of that
line
happening.
forming outside the building here. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
So there you go. So anyway, I just brought it up. Something to talk about. Hey, we talked ourselves down to the bottom of the hour.
Incredible, John. I don't know how we do it every time.
Which was my plan from
Yeah.
the get-go. All right, so now we can do this. I'll do the weather first, and
Sure.
then you can
Can get into the birthdays.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can proofread them right now. All right, this edition of the weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Sunny today with a high near 78. Tonight, clear with a low around 42. Sunny Tuesday, high near 78. Tuesday night, clear with a low around 43. Sunny Wednesday, high near 78. Wednesday night, clear with a low around 49. Right now in Farmville, humidity 100%. Winds are calm. Barometer 30.30. Fair skies right now in Farmville 41. The Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. The birthday calendar is brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, business formations, and collections. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
And with those birthdays and possible anniversaries, I present to you Noah Massage.
Hey, John. How's it going, guys? I got the birthdays. Sorry, I'm going to stop doing a weird voice.
What?
Yeah, birthdays for today, John.
Okay.
October 21st. Is that where we're at? We're already at the 21st.
We're at the 21st mark.
That's incredible. How does it happen? Time flies when you're
Well, the Earth revolves and another day happens, yeah.
Well, John, I'm going to get into the birthdays now. Starting off
right.
with Karis Cox. We also have Shelley Watts, Cecilia Jane Bowling. 3 birthdays. I don't know why Cecilia. Well, she gets a middle name. Cecilia,
Breaking
my heart.
Yeah, you got it.
You're shaking my confidence daily.
Yeah.
Whoa, Cecilia.
Okay.
All right. I really like that song, by the way. That's-
No, you? Okay.
Yeah, so Cecilia Jane. And John, how do you pronounce... I just say bowling. I might be totally off, but I've said
How's it spelled?
Bolling.
Bowling?
Bowling.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like bowl. Like a bowling ball. It's not B-O-W... Or, yeah, B-O-W-L, right? Bowl?
Yeah. That could be bowling.
Bowling.
Yeah. Bowling.
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 Bowling ball.
Could be.
So, bowling, Cecilia Jane Bowling, Shelley Watts, and Karis Cox. Guys, I hope you have a great day. Excellent birthday. Treat yourself like you should. I mean, John, if you're not treating yourself on your birthday, you're doing it wrong.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence.
You love to just pop those, yeah. Okay. All right. Good stuff.
It is good stuff. So do you want to tell the fine folks how they can get their names on that list?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
434-394-0924. Call in. Let us know. We'll happily read those birthdays again. Or
Happily ever after. Go ahead.
And if you want to email them, you can send them to birthdays@wflo.net. John, back to you.
All right. So we are back with our show. I don't know if we actually left, but we're still here.
We're back on the main...
And the number
Yeah.
is the same number that you gave just a second
Correct.
ago. 434-394-0924 if you would like to partake
Yeah.
or whatever. But we have the famous a new feature here
Yeah.
at WFLO.
New feature.
The
Brand new feature.
the celebrity birthday list. Here we
Yes.
go. Judge Judy Scheindlin.
Judge Judy, you know, a funny story. I was almost on that show.
How so?
I got bit by a dog in Farmville at Wilkes Lake. I'm not going to say the person's name, but
Or the dog's name.
Okay. Luna.
What?
It's a pit bull, and you know I hate pit bulls.
Luna, Noah is at 217 West 3rd Street,
Farmville. Yes, you can find me here. Okay, I think she moved.
Oh.
Literally, I think the lady moved.
All right, so how did this story get out?
So, look, this is what happened. You know, got bit by the dog, went to the hospital, and then we went to small claims court.
Yeah.
And that was like a couple of weeks away because, like, you know, it takes time to schedule the court dates, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I'm at home one day, and a UPS truck pulls in, and it has just an envelope, just like a little tiny envelope, but a UPS driver is delivering this. And we opened up the package. It was like, hey, we're producers from the show Judge Judy, and we saw your case in the Farmville file, and we want to have you guys on the show and talk about, you know.
So it was nothing done on your end. They sought you out.
They sought me out. Yeah, we didn't even have to apply. And I was like, yes, but guess what? The person who owned that dog didn't want to do it. Even though we would have been paid like $1,000 each, would have had a free hotel, free trip out to Los Angeles. John, I'm still...
So you were disappointed.
I am still not over this. Like, this has affected me.
Okay.
And it comes up in waves, you know. When I think about it, I'm like, God, you know. Like, how could you be so inconsiderate?
So where were you bit?
The wrist.
And was it really bad?
Yeah. You know, I
broke skin.
It broke skin. Yeah, it went deep and it clenched on. It like clenched. It was a pit bull. It was one of those.
Now, where were you per se? You were sneaking on their lawn. What was going on?
Yeah, I was sneaking. I was breaking in, and when I opened up the window, the dog bit my hand.
Maybe you shouldn't even be talking about this if it's an actual court case.
No, I will. I don't care.
There might be some legal ramifications or something.
Yeah, that's funny, John.
No?
I know.
Oh, okay.
It's settled.
Well, anyway, Judge Judy turns 81.
Okay.
So
way to move on, champ.
No, I was curious as to how you got bit.
Yeah. And
you just happened to be walking by? Is that what it...
Just walking by, and the dog jumped on me. Not on me, but jumped at my wrist. And just clenched on.
Her middle name, by the way, here's your fun fact, is Susan.
Susan.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, thanks, John.
Actor Ken Watanabe. Am I even Watanabe? I don't know. Turned 64.
It's Ken Watanabe.
Watanabe? Wong-tong?
Okay, honestly, though.
Watanabe?
Ken Watanabe.
What?
Actor Ken Watanabe. That's crazy.
Recently appeared in the new film The Creator.
Turning 65 today.
I got 64, so somebody's lying about his age.
No way. What website are you on?
What is it? The Cleveland thing?
John, you have 64? I have 65. I'm on the same website.
I swear, I am not lying.
Yeah. Look at my screen, though. What does that say?
That you aren't on the same website. Well, if you turn around and look at this screen, it'll say 64. I'm not making it up.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, he's either 64 or 65.
Maybe this is off by a year, even though I put verbatim the date of today. But
sure.
At least I thought so. Well, maybe this one is nicer to their age. Actor Andrew Scott turns 47. I don't know.
You must have a year behind because I have 48 on my screen.
It must be a year behind.
You must be. Must be in a. Yeah, that's funny.
But why would they keep
I don't know.
the page from last year?
I don't know, John.
Well, all right, here's the real true test. Kim Kardashian, one of your favorites.
44 years old.
See, I got 43.
Okay, and let's Google it real fast. Kim Kardashian age. 44. John, I'm sorry. You're telling everybody's birthday 1 year behind.
No, I'm doing it the way that they want me to do it.
Okay.
Where you shave a year off.
Shave a year off. They're paying you a little extra. They're sweetening the pot a little bit for you.
It's a little under the table kind of money. Yeah.
Like what? 5 quarters? Just a handful of change?
Just a quarter.
Penny? Yeah. Pennies?
Here's your fun fact on Kim, though. She plays a publicist in the current season of American Horror Story. How do you like them apples?
And that's pretty good, John. That's pretty good.
Yeah. How about actor Glenn Powell?
Now, he played on Scrubs.
Now, the picture I'm seeing, he's got like a baseball uniform on. He must have done something here. He visits the Texas sideline during the. So he was at an actual game, is what I'm looking at here. And what did you say? He was in Scrubs?
He was in. He played in Scrubs.
Okay.
I think. At least he looks like the actor that played in Scrubs.
Here's your fun fact. First feature film appearance was Spy Kids 3.
Ah.
And now he's 36.
We have one of your favorite actresses, Natasha Bassett.
She's so favorite, I don't know who she is.
Yeah. Turning 32 today. Your screen probably says 31.
This is 32. Once portrayed Britney Spears, another personal favorite of yours, in a TV movie.
Ah.
Does she look anything like Britney Spears?
Britney Spears, no.
Okay.
No.
I was just throwing it out there. You want to talk about your singer Doja Cat?
Doja Cat now, I've been following her since she was in the underground scene, John.
She first signed her first record deal when she was 17. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. She's 29, by the way.
I was following her and listening to her music when she was 16. So, yeah.
Elvin Bishop. Elvin Bishop is 81.
And what has he done again?
Elvin Bishop, I find it interesting.
It's actually 82, but...
Whatever.
Okay, you get paid. I'm sorry.
But there's another thing they got wrong. They got him listed as a singer. Mm-hmm. He's really more of a guitarist, band leader kind of thing. Well, there's a song we've got in the system of Elvin Bishop, and I guarantee if I play a few notes of it,
would it be Mississippi Queen?
Wrong band, my friend. Wrong band.
Okay.
I might be off on my years, but you're off all the way on that one. All right. So now.
Yeah.
Does this song sound familiar to you? You hate it?
No, I said of course.
Oh.
I really like the song.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Elvin Bishop isn't the singer on this song.
Oh. But he played the guitar.
Mickey, whatever his name is from Starship, is the singer of this song.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Weird.
So, yeah. This guy is not Elvin Bishop here.
Does this song speak to you, John?
I always liked it.
Yeah.
But
we're just playing music. We're just
we're just to put that down.
All right, that's going to be the Call Flow show.
Because you won't be able to put that on the air. Right?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Wasn't that what happened last time where I played a bunch of
it's okay.
clips and you couldn't put it on the whatever YouTube thing or whatever it was?
No. But, all right. Well,
any other names?
Any other?
Bring up?
Actor Michael McMillan from True Blood is
Mickey Thomas. I'm sorry, that was the actual singer of that song. I'm jumping around. Mickey Thomas.
Are you okay?
I just wanted to throw it out there.
Okay.
Mickey Thomas. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. All right. You're done.
Mickey Thomas.
Mickey Thomas.
Go ahead.
Okay, actor Matt Dallas from Kyle XY, if you're familiar with that, is turning 42 today. 42. And I think that's going to conclude our celebrity birthdays. John, do you want to get into some historical birthdays?
Mickey Thomas sang that song.
All right, okay.
Go ahead. Mickey Thomas.
Okay.
Steve Lukather from Toto. He's 67 today.
So you really don't want to get into these birthdays?
Yeah, well, you left out some important people here.
All right, John, I'm going to need a drum roll, please. This is the new segment.
Yeah.
Historical birthdays on the Call Flow Show.
You got it.
And starting off, it's a new segment that is only lasting this one episode.
Did you know that Mickey Thomas sang that song that we just played?
Oh, the Fooled Around and Fell in Love?
Yeah. It wasn't Elvin.
Mickey Thomas is from Starship?
Yes.
Wow.
You are correct, sir. But it's labeled under Elvin. You know why?
Why?
Because it was the Elvin Bishop band playing the music. They just got Mickey to sing it is all.
1328. John, that's about the time you were born, I think.
Mickey Thomas.
Hong Wu, first emperor of the Ming Dynasty of China from 1368 to 98, was born in Hazhou.
Steve Cropper, we left him out. of Booker T and the MGs. He's
Okay.
82 today.
Are you
83.
You're really trying to derail the segment
No,
here.
not me. No.
Okay.
Well, we derailed the birthdays.
No, I think we were done. I
by
think we were
leaving out
both,
the names.
I think we were both pretty tired of them.
I'm not.
Well, Jean Bart, French naval captain, privateer, and sea hero, escaped from Plymouth, was born in Dunkirk, France today, 1702.
I got some more trivia for you on this one. You know that song Soul Man, Sam and Dave?
Mickey Thomas?
No. Not Mickey Thomas this time, but you know the song Soul
Yeah.
Man, where he goes, "Play it, Steve."
Yeah.
He's talking to Steve Cropper.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No, that's great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
That's what I thought. Hey, we actually have a caller.
Oh, perfect. John, your plan worked out perfectly. Your plan worked
What
out.
plan? The plan was to get a caller. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, do y'all know that Mickey Thomas sang lead on that Ocean song?
I know it now.
That's just a fun fact I thought of that I wanted to share with y'all.
Well, thank you. Wow. We are always looking for
Fun
little
Mickey Thomas
odd...
facts. Only Mickey Thomas facts.
Well, Mickey Thomas, I mean. He built this city on rock and roll is what he did.
We built this city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know Mickey Thomas sang that before we talked about it?
Yeah.
You did? Okay, that's common knowledge. Okay.
And I know it now, too.
Oh, well, you definitely know it now. There's no room for denial.
What were y'all talking about? Friday's episode of Call Flow was online. I listened to it.
What happened online?
Friday's episode of Call Flow was on the website later.
Oh, sometimes it takes a minute to upload those. I'm not sure. Did somebody say it wasn't up, or?
No, y'all said that last week's show wasn't up there because there were too many music clips.
Too many. Yeah, sorry.
You got it on, but there was parts that were blocked out, or what happened?
So what happens is when John goes a little freewheeling spirit on Call Flow and starts playing all these copyrighted songs, when we try to upload it to YouTube, YouTube's like, hold on there, you have like 18 different songs being played. We're going to restrict you in the Ukraine and Europe. So people
You mean I was fighting
Europe,
Ukraine?
John, don't even joke about fighting Ukraine. I'm gonna. Okay.
Well, my thing is this: we weren't playing the entire song. We were talking over top of the songs.
Yeah.
I don't know what we were really doing there.
I will say, so we're restricted in like Russia, Ukraine area.
So I was fighting Russia too.
Yeah, we're fighting everybody in
I didn't realize I was so dangerous of a guy.
Yeah. So those people won't be able to, listen to it or watch it, but people around
apologies
here,
out there.
It's okay. It is John's fault, but it's okay.
Everything is. So.
Well,
even if I have nothing to do with it, it's my fault.
It's weird. It's weird how that works.
It's like I got a target on my back or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or a dark cloud over my head.
Or both.
Bad sign. Born under a bad sign. What's that, sir?
I agree that Dave Matthews should not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Not a big Dave Matthews guy, huh?
No.
Join the club.
But he's not
Oh, the little handsome machine.
He was a great guy. I like how Charlottesville embraced... Yes.
No.
Charlottesville embraced that man, even though he's not actually from Charlottesville.
He's not?
No. I think he's from South Africa or somewhere like that.
But his band did form in Charlottesville.
True.
You know what I don't like about Dave Matthews? I think he's a joke. I think his music.
Tell us how you really feel. Don't pull any punches.
Okay. I really like Dave Matthews. Actually, no, I'm kidding.
I thought you did.
No, it's just so generic.
I've got a surprise for you. I invited him over for your birthday celebration to sing.
Yeah.
Well, anything else, sir, that you didn't know other than Mickey singing for...
Oh, the Friday party was good on Friday.
You liked the Friday party. What did you like about it?
I have to admit, I liked the hip-hop song that you were playing.
Okay.
Skee-Lo? Is it Skee-Lo?
I think Skee-Lo might have gone down.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a little bit taller.
You got it. I think it went down Friday.
I wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat.
And a what? Do you know what he says there?
What, John?
No, I want to know what you think.
No. What do you...
It's much funnier if you tell me what you think he said.
No, I'm not doing
Don't look it up. It's obvious you don't know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you to fill in the blank.
Well, that's the other thing. I don't know either. 6 point something. Baller?
And a 6 for Impala.
Aha!
That's funny.
I had no idea.
You did a whole set of hip-hop at one point on Friday.
Yeah, well, I try to break it up. I try so it's not just one type of music.
Mm-hmm. And John's a hip-hop head. Sometimes he wears, like, the basketball shorts and kind of just, like, you know, bandana and just kind of...
I don't do the bandana. I do the hat backwards.
Hat backwards,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm more of that type of guy.
And then Michigan lost on Saturday. That was beautiful.
What happened on Saturday?
Michigan lost.
Oh, Michigan lost. Who did they play?
Yep. Illinois.
Are you an Illinois fan, or are you just against Michigan?
No, I'm an Ohio State fan.
Ohio State fan. Okay.
Yeah.
But you root against Michigan.
All the time.
Okay. There you go.
You must, if you like Ohio State, you must root against Michigan.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad I'm not
it's a rule.
Wrapped up in all that. So anything else you would like to talk about? We got some time to kill here.
Yeah, let's listen to Simon and Garfunkel sing Baby Got Back.
Okay, if this keeps happening, I will have to resign my position here.
Well, let me ask you about...
On the Call Flow
Since
show.
you're an Ohio fan, let me ask you about that. How are they doing this year?
Very well. They've only lost one game.
They're not doing well?
No, they're doing very well.
Oh, they're doing very well. What's the record right now?
7-1.
Okay. So why are you a fan of Ohio? Are you originally from that area, or?
No, I have relatives up there.
Okay. Usually there's some reason why somebody's a fan of some place out of state of where they're at.
Now, have you ever heard the song Hang On Sloopy?
Yes. I used to think it was Snoopy when I was a little boy. I mean, it wasn't. It was Sloopy.
It's the state song of Ohio.
That's the state song of Ohio?
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't really understand it quite myself, but it is.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd have to look up a little bit about the song to figure out what the connection is there.
I'll just read a little snippet.
Okay.
Sloopy lives in a very bad part of town. And everybody tries to put my Sloopy down. Sloopy, I don't care what your daddy do.
You left that an O. Okay.
Because you know, Sloopy girl, I'm in love with you. Oh.
Those aren't the words.
That's not?
No.
Hang On Sloopy by the McCoys.
Yeah.
I'm looking up the song right now. That's the...
Well, sometimes I will say, in your defense, don't ask me why. I feel like I'm on Judge Judy here, but I will.
Judge Judy shines.
Sometimes those lyrics things are not totally correct.
Are you serious?
Sometimes it happens, yes. That the ones that somebody else posts those a lot of times, and that sometimes they're guessing, and sometimes they're wrong.
This is Google. This is Google, though. This is the...
Well, you can trust everything Google puts out in front of you, but I'm just letting you know that sometimes that stuff can be wrong. Just like tablature for guitar and how you play. If someone posts it, that's their rendition of it. Doesn't mean it's necessarily the right way to play it.
Okay.
I'm just helping you out.
Okay.
Now that you've done this to me, I'm going to drop you like a bad
I'll hang
habit.
myself.
Yeah,
my
I'll let
own
you
rope.
hang yourself,
seriously? Oh, but what are the words, caller, then? I don't know the song personally. I don't think I've ever heard of it before.
You never heard of Hang On Sloopy?
You've never heard that?
I'm sorry, you guys.
I think you just purposely want me to play it so you can have it blocked out.
Okay. That's perfect. Let's play it. Okay, let's play it. We'll do a little fact checking.
All right, here we go.
We'll fact checking.
Starts off with the tom-toms there.
Yep.
1965, number one, the McCoys.
All right.
We ought to pot it down until we get to the other part. Let's see.
I think now.
Where was the uh-oh and all that?
Right here.
Sloopy lives in a very bad part of town.
It's ooh, not uh-oh. It's ooh.
Okay, I'm sorry.
See? Yeah. So that's where the confusion came in.
Oh. Ooh.
There was a lot of oohs and not uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you made a uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I made an uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
Well, John, you know.
It happens.
Yeah.
You guys know Mickey Thomas sang lead on Fooled Around and Fell in Love by Bishop?
We do now. We didn't know that before. No, actually, I knew that for some time.
Do you know Mickey Thomas is
I
only
didn't realize-
74 years old?
He's only what?
74.
That's all?
Yeah.
Oh. Is he 73 or 74?
74.
Okay. What I didn't know is that song that we're talking about was considered a Southern rock song. Not this one, the one with Elvin Bishop.
Yes. Okay.
That's considered Southern rock because that's what Elvin Bishop Band usually was.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
remember hearing that on the radio, a DJ discussing this, and I was thinking, that's a Southern rock
The
song?
one that's like, I fooled around
Yeah, that song.
fell
Right.
in love.
With the ooh in it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. Isn't this better than talking about things that mean anything?
Yeah, John, this is totally better. All right. Well, caller, do you have anything else you want to discuss and
Got any oohs
get
and
into?
ahs for us here?
Yeah, ooh.
All right. Okay. I think we know what that means, John.
It means that.
I think.
Go ahead.
Maybe Mickey Mouse sings Fooled Around and Fell in Love.
Mickey. Yeah. Yeah. That's almost like the Four Season level there with Frankie Valli.
Yeah.
The man sings so ungodly high, the glass just shatters. Are you
like Frankie Valli?
Are you a big Four Seasons fan, sir?
Yeah.
Are you really? Okay.
It's my favorite song is a rare one.
I'm sitting in the back seat of a car as a kid. My mom had the oldie station on, and then whenever Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons came on, I would get to laughing because he was singing so high. I had never heard a man sing that high before.
Can you sing like that?
You know, when he started hitting that note, I'm like going, whoa, what's going on with that gentleman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought maybe he was, I don't know. Never understood how he could get that high like that. But he did.
You're a doo-wop fan?
Am I? Not really. No,
Blue Moon,
Yeah.
Blue Moon, Blue Moon.
But I don't mind that one.
Yeah.
Because it's an American Werewolf in London.
Ah.
There's every song in that movie just about has something to do with the moon.
So you only like songs that are in movies that you enjoy?
I didn't say that. I
Not
just said for
only,
that
but
particular
yeah,
song.
for that one song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, John.
Plays at the end credits. Yeah. In credits. All right, sir. Well, we got to wrap it up.
We got to go.
Thank you for bringing up the fact that Mickey Thomas sang that song.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Yeah, so
I had no idea.
We now all can be better for learning
and be happy
having the knowledge of that.
Mickey Thomas.
Have a great rest of your day and call back anytime. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. All right, that's going to wrap it up for our show.
If we had a Hall of Fame of callers, who is in the Hall of Fame, John?
I'd say he. Now, what's the nickname for that, John?
First time caller.
That's not the first time caller.
No, that's the potato phone.
Oh.
And potato meaning it's an old piece of technology. When I said that, I guess it really threw Chris for a loop. She didn't know what I was talking about, but potato.
Neither do I. But
Okay.
That's okay.